I know this is gonna get so many response for this. Like, what happened? What do you mean the fall of King Akira? What happened to him? What's going on? And all of that, etc. I was even shocked when I heard about this, and I saw responded of Akira to lies. I ignored it at the start, but I never really expected it to go this far. And I'm honestly just disappointed at this. I Akira was one of the YouTubers to give me so much comfort, and it was one of the reasons why my channel is here right now. But it's kind of hard for me when I start the video, and I think it's best that a lot of people will see it. I just want to make one thing clear. This is not for clout. I did not do this live stream just for clout. I did not do it for anyone to get devastated or to manipulate anyone. There are proofs, and we're gonna react to 2 videos. One of them is gonna be this one by Akira King. The second one is gonna be from Morphe, that I got from him a permission to use the video by himself. But before I'm gonna start the video, do not go and attack, harass Akira, no Morphe, no anyone who speaks, because please watch the video, watch the live stream until the end, and you understand what I meant by the fall of King Akira. And if people say, am I upset? Of course I am. I never expected this to happen. I never really expected Akira to be that kind of person, but seeing this, and the ASMR voice actor community is getting much more worse by the second. Zayd has deleted his channel due to accusations of him being a pedophile, which was proven. Yagamiyato still being online, romanticizing stuff that shouldn't be, and doing things that much more worse. And now Akira King, whom this video has a good reason. I got myself off the stomach, and I hope people see this. Okay. The video we're gonna start reacting first is the I Had Enough You Can Liars, which when I saw this, I thought the title was kind of immaturely, but no, it has full proofs about what is going on with Akira. So let's get into it.
Take this as you will. I have had enough of these lying ass women.
Women? 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 Okay, I already saw Murphy's video, and there is a response that Akira made for Murphy's video that says a fucking lie. What Akira just said literally is just disgusting of him. Women. You know, I know there's a lot of accusations of victims, but yeah, I kinda just spoiled this. But this will be important in the end, till this end. I'm not pretty sure why Akira says women in that aggressive way. Like, you could have said people, you could have said humans, I don't know, but women, that's already a red flag for me when I heard this. Like, women, what does women have to do with that? Like, what do women have to do with anything that you just said? And I was disgusted by it as well when you said that. So, let's continue.
I worked 3 jobs. 3 jobs. Made songs, did commissions, did voiceovers for a good 3 years. And you're gonna tell me that I had time to manipulate or abuse anyone? I've had enough of your tricks, devil. But don't worry, I like playing games too. You know, just the ones where I know that we're both playing. Because I'm gonna make that sun beam brighter and brighter and brighter. This isn't about anything. This is about these demons trying to stay on my planet.
him. I'm sorry, demons. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't laugh at this, but this response video just makes it much more considering. I said in the link description that Akira needs help, and this is exactly an example for Akira. First of all, the demons, and there's gonna be much more into this. I think it's gonna be a long live stream, and I'm gonna waste my sleep on this. But please enjoy this video. Yeah, this is gonna be a really long live stream. And this can be shown by one of the stuff that may have issues with Akira by himself, that the way he responds and the way he does. I'm not sure if it's just how he acts, or is it just for an immature act? But I'm not pretty sure. I'm not really sure. I don't personally know Akira, so I'm not much connected. I've only been a fan of him for quite a while, but just damn, like I saw Murphy's video, and Akira, please, if you're watching this live stream, just please get yourself some help. Get yourself some help or something. Like, you can continue doing like this, and I'll explain much more as we continue why he needs help. But for now, let's just keep watching the video. Without any interruptions, let's go ahead.
Planet, on our planet. And time's up. For a good 3 years. And you're gonna tell me that I had time to manipulate or abuse anyone? I've had enough of your tricks, devil. But don't worry, I like playing games too. You know, just the ones where I know that we're both playing. Because I'm gonna make that sun beam brighter and brighter and brighter. This isn't about anything. This is about these demons trying to stay on my planet, on our planet. And time's up. I'm like a ticking bomb, and I'm pissed off now. Oh, I'm mad. They don't like it when I'm mad. They're gonna say, calm down, take a break. I'm not taking a break. No. I'm about to go full throttle. I'll take a break for a good month. This is gonna be my last video on the channel. I'm gonna let them think about their lives. Jasmine, Monique, Jay, Jess, Ashley, you liars, Giselle, Heart. But it's okay. It's all right, Murphy. If you guys want to lie and create false stories, it's okay. It's okay. I'm used to it. I'm used to dealing with you liars. I've dealt with you guys in past lives, plenty of times. And each time you only won because you lied. But this time, the liar isn't gonna win. They made an account saying that I was going to burn, but for some reason, when I do my 1,000 push-ups every day, it looks like everyone else is having a struggle breathing and walking and doing normal things, but everyone's avoiding me and trying to stay away from me like I'm a virus. Huh. It's okay. It's okay. The truth is about to be out soon. We're gonna see who burns. Yeah. Because I'm gonna make my rounds across the world. I'm gonna handle some stuff in the real world. Not with these abusing women who abused me and then created false accounts trying to pretend as if they were abused or hurt. I had Jasmine bring 2 dudes to try and meet me and told me she loved me, but she couldn't even call me by my first name. She called me by Tyler each time because she couldn't remember my name. All she thought about is the other dude. Yeah. Then Giselle. She doesn't even want to listen to what I have to say.
Yeah, I paused the video in the middle. I know I've said that I'm gonna be watching till the end, but I think I want to say something. He's not acting like himself, which is making me more worried. Same as well, because the way Akira says, acts, and talks should be a lot more concerning than usual. Um, I mean, a lot of people who know Akira personally know what's wrong with him. I'm not, like I said, I'm not personally connected to him, but I know what, but I've watched Murphy's video, but the way he says abusing women and uses says in every video enough of you liars, it's like you have no proofs of what he said. You just put a Goku picture and you're just saying as if you're threatening the people who just showed every single proof. Akira, when people say you need a break, then you must need a break for something important. As people saw your actions and the way you're acting right now, don't even think about deleting the video and think, oh, okay, sorry, I was just acting up. No, that just shows, that's a red flag that shows an abusive action and a reaction to something like this. I mean, I can understand if you've been hurt in the past, but taking it out on other people who are viewers, who are minors, and on people who supported you a lot, is just wrong. Akira, none of anything you said in the past does not justify your actions. You can make excuses about if you've gone through trauma, abuse, or unhealthy relationships, but I've seen the videos. Those aren't accusations. Those are real stuff that you did. You've said it by yourself, and there's proofs. As someone who's been used to be Murphy's friend, I'm kind of pissed from this response, because even from Akira's response to Murphy's video really pissed me off. Because spoiler alert, he accuses victim who he abused and manipulated. Something that I'm not very admiring at people who do this, and I've been meeting a lot of people who does that, and sometimes seeing those people just make me want to snap and just yell at them. But in that case, I guess it's not. I guess I have no words for Akira. I'm kind of mad, but I'm also very concerned about his health. I'm currently shaking because of this. I mean, I'm kind of upset about this as well. Anyways, let's continue the video.
Say, she wants to play video games all day. Monique can't even respond while we're dating, because she's too busy role-playing with this dude in this role-play chat, telling him to fuck her and shit. Then Ashley wants to manipulate me into being her friend with money? Okay, but I'm the devil, huh? But I'm gonna burn. We'll see. We'll see, because you know what? The truth always has a way of coming out. And I've had enough of you. I have had enough. I was in the hospital suffering, and I come back to this. Don't worry. I'll make sure that that's... Oh, no. I would never hit a woman. I would never hurt a girl. I would never hurt anyone. But that sun up there, it's about to get hot. Because when I get mad, so does it. Taking a break. I'm gonna be back on the channel back in March when the liars try and come up with another lie.
Okay, then. That was Akira's response to a liar. When I first saw this response, I did not understand what's going on, but then I looked down in the comments and it got me more concerned, which... Let's read it out, shall we?
For a good 3 years.
Sorry. You mess with the wrong angel, you demons. I see right through you. This is spiritual warfare. You live off my tears, trying to turn what you did to me, making it sound like I did these things to you. You negative, empty, negative energy vampires? What? I honestly don't understand. Will pay for what you've done to the planet. The children, I will expose each and one of you offline, because I'm a real champ, and I will take the blows, because I know the truth. And so, the real ones. This means war. The way that Akira speaks in that, I mean, there's even one that says, this does not still prove anything, but okay, Akira, which is kind of funny to me. Like, he honestly threatening these people at this point. I honestly glad he's taking a break, since this could give him time to reflect on what he said and did. I mean, it could be, because Akira, from what it said, he sounded actually pretty pissed in this one. I mean, but calling people angels, demons, it's just sounds immature. Like, Akira, you've said you've been in the hospital suffering, depends mental hospital in my guess. If you were in a mental hospital to try to take care of yourself, you could see that maybe that mental hospital didn't help, or maybe you couldn't afford to help yourself. I'm not trying to say to people, like mentally people, oh, get over it, it's nothing. No, I understand mentally people very well. As someone who's studying psychology, did a project about depression, anxiety, and explain a bit about trauma, causes, symptoms, and not all symptoms, but some. I can understand how mentally people feel. As someone's inspirational was Kurt Cobain, and I did a work about him last year. I understood what he was going through, because I was a fan of him. I understood why he did what he did. I know some of these things, like he smoked, did drugs, was wrong, and I know in the end he committed suicide, and it was kind of devastating. But in Akira's behalf between Kurt Cobain, Akira takes his anger out instead of Kurt. Kurt did none of those, as far as I know. The reason why Kurt is an inspiration for me, a big inspiration for me, is because the way he acted shows that there are many kind men there that could be like Kurt. He was supportive, LGBTQ supportive, feminist, not racist, anything else. He was perfect. I know nobody's perfect. I know he did some bad stuff, but still, not so out of context. I'm sorry, but as what it's with Akira, it clearly shows that he couldn't afford to. Maybe if the hospital could not afford to help, or Akira denied any help, but still forced it himself in. Or depends on how the help was, because some help wasn't much good for his health, mental health. Man, when you talk about some of the things people are saying, and he did some when he showed evidence exactly. Akira did not show any sort of evidence on this behalf, and that goes to show that this guy, if Akira has any evidence, then he will show it. But it might be showing that this guy does not want to prove anything because he's afraid to, or because he doesn't want to. Okay, we're done with that video. We're gonna go to Murphy's video. If any of you follow Murphy, then that's fine by me. Murphy is actually pretty entertaining as well, a kind YouTuber. So here is the abuses of Akira Dobbs. I've got permission and consent from Murphy to use this video to respond for Akira, and Akira or Murphy, if you've seen this video by any chance, if you come across it, Murphy especially, I'm crediting the video in the description below right now, as in the live stream. So if anyone would like to see that instead of me reacting to it, feel free. Okay, let's get started. Let's begin.
This is the hardest video I've ever had to make. Akira was one of my inspirations to become a ASMR voice actor. And he's always treated me well in the very few interactions that we've had. But I've come across several people who have shared their stories about how Akira abused, threatened, and deceived them. This is something I don't want to do because I hate cancel culture. I hate dragging someone's name to the mud. But I have to do this. I can't let him get away with this. Because he's acting like nothing's happened, and that's not the truth. The truth is, he's done some terrible things, and he's not addressing it.
This is part one. It's important to address it. Like as you saw from the reaction to Akira's response, it was clearly shown that he was reacting very abusive and threatening. And the way he talked just shows how manipulative he sounded like. I mean, I understand there could be women that are abusing. Don't come up to me and say, oh, men can abuse as well. I understand this. But the way Akira said it, I mean, he could have said it kindly, nicely, but instead he took it out of anger. This showing that he's not much ready, or he's hiding all of this.
It all started when the Alpine Kingdom server, or Akira dubs the server, it was going through a weird time. Like, suddenly everyone was panicking in the server, and I didn't know why. So I commented something like, hey William, when are we gonna dub, or collab, or whatever? And then I think one of the mods told me to check the announcements, and that's when I found out.
Okay, let me read it out to you because this is not gonna pause at any moment. Okay, for recap, Hagira's been involved with drugs for a while, back in December when he was in the hospital. It was in relation to drug abuse. There has been extensive evidence of him making threats and sexually harassing women online. You may or may not have seen it live, but a couple of days he exposed himself. Oh shit, I forgot to mention triggers. Stupid as fuck. Yeah, for this video there's gonna be a lot of sexual abuse, rape mentions, drugs, and abuse much more. I'm sorry that I forgot to mention it. I will mention it now in the description. Now we're talking about this. You can pause and read, but I'm gonna add it in my live stream. I think everyone is worried about he doesn't sound okay. So you seem a bit shaky. Checks out. Yeah, this whole thing kind of scares me. But I'm fine. Let's continue. You, um, you may or may not have seen the live, but a couple days ago he exposed himself on the YouTube live as well as doing drugs on camera. Will is a very sick individual and he's getting help. He's currently in a hospital getting help. His family is involved and he's getting the help he really truly needs. Upon hearing all these things and more fucked up in 1 week from now, I will be cutting all contact in the server, effectively closing down the server. He has been blocking anyone that reaches out the situation. Do not attack him. He is currently in a hospital for hopefully a few months away from the internet and his platform. Myself and the rest of the staff team DMs are open for questions. You just need someone to talk to. I'm in a second server that's open for use. If you guys would like a community to talk to, it's a completely open server to feel free to invite your friends. I will post the link below.
About that Kira Dubs has been exposed for harassing people and he's been taking drugs and stuff like that, and
Please do not reach out for Akira. Please go about this silently. He is a very troubled individual and he's getting help. He's not a monster, he's a person. He's sick. Myself and the rest of the staff team no longer associated with William or Akira or anything of the sort. Please leave this behind and silently remove his platform.
was shocked, so I asked him what the hell is going on, and then I see
Everything's gonna be okay. This will pass and you will be okay.
links to people calling out Akira Dubs for harassing and threatening women. And then I saw his stream. In this stream, he was...
In this live stream, it shows that Akira smoked something. It is not weed. It is not cigarette. This is weed, drugs, anything. And I can understand if Akira wants to smoke away just for his help, but smoking that kind of amount of drugs, weed, can also cause the asthma, lung issue, maybe some brain stroke, seizures by any chance. That kind of stuff will probably help from stress, like alcohol, wine, but it will help mentally probably, but it will not help physically for your body because it will cause your organs so many damage that you will end up in the hospital from those kind of stuff. It causes you mentally getting diseases, mental, some illness. Like I mentioned, stroke, seizures, anything else. There are a lot of diseases. There are a lot of illness that can have symptoms. It can be diabetes as well. There are lots and lots of those. Akira, I hope you're gonna get your help as soon as you need after this break. And I hope you will get well. Please.
taking drugs and he exposed himself on stream. He was naked in his stream.
Yeah, I didn't know what to believe as well, but apparently he exposed his full body on the stream. I was not in the stream. I barely join any streams that people do because sometimes I see them as annoying and boring, but thank fucking God I wasn't in that stream. Holy shit, I glad I wasn't. I don't think I want to be traumatized and scarred like this by seeing a full person being naked like that. That'll be traumatizing for me. That just show that he Akira was high on the stream. He could have done it, and he may not remember this. So that's why. Maybe it's the reason why he's act like this. Sometimes drugs, alcoholism can cause memory loss. Maybe it's the reason why he cannot remember, or he denies every type of fact except for the part he abuses the women gonna be mentioned in this video.
Don't know how it's pronounced. People calling out and exposed himself on stream. He was naked in his stream. And people were worried in the comments, and they were assuming that he
About a couple of weeks ago, Akira made a live stream. He was fine at first, but then he started getting high on live, smoking a blunt joint and chewing kratom. Kratom is Kratom is a drug that can cause A7 hydroxymitrogen and mitraginin. Unfortunately, the life was supposed to end early, but Akira was too high on drugs to even notice he was still alive while living his normal life. The live stream is deleted for personal reasons. He was in the hospital for those type of issues. One of his friends in the comments had said he became a cold, heartless person, and supposedly he gave Akira money so he can seek therapy. But he didn't. He just used the money to buy drugs. He turned his friends and family down. I hope he knows that he was scaring his fans alive, worried for him.
was taking some sort of drug called kratom. I don't know.
I'm kind of upset about this. A lot of people are concerned about Akira's health and did not even want to see Akira like this. It's hard. Akira worried everyone in the live stream. He didn't even notice the live stream. I mean, he was high at that time, I know. But he worried everyone. And I say everyone who joined the live stream. Part of all of the 199k viewers who were there. You cannot see the stream. It got deleted due to the personal reasons, like it says. But Akira just let himself down mentally by doing all this stuff, all drugs, anything. I mean, I understand if it was for your mental issues, but again, like I said, smoking and doing those may calm yourself mentally, may recover mentally, but it will not recover your body physically and can only cause more damage to your organs, illness, diabetes, strokes, seizures, even a lot of more. There is a lot of more list of symptoms that can happen when you smoke and do drugs like this. A lot.
How it's pronounced, but Akira responded saying it wasn't that, and whether or not you believe the pills he was taking was drugs, that man was high. Like, he was really high in his video, in his stream. I mean, that guy was really high in his stream, and he was doing weed as well. And he says that it's for his anxiety and stuff, but you can still get addicted to weed. I'm gonna just say this. I think he's addicted to drugs. Just look at how he looks. Compare him to old photos and videos. He looks skinnier. His face looks exhausted and just bony and skinny. Like, he looks really unhealthy. And one of the women I've talked to said that she thinks Akira will...
I have to be fair and show the rest of the conversation that took place. Whatever, or who you think was in the right, we need to understand that we don't know the whole story between these two right now. This won't be like, we can't really much understand, but if you will see the video, then you'll probably guess from the stream, from this, what he says, what he does, what it is.
Will die if he keeps up this drug addiction. And I believe that he is addicted to drugs. But at that time, I just ignored what was going on. I will not ignore. At that time, I just thought it's none of my business. His fans are looking out for him. Like, they're telling him to go take a break and stuff. But then, I remember that he was also called out for harassing women, and so that's when I started to approach women to hear their stories about Akira dubs. And it was honestly shocking what I had read, what I had heard, what I have seen these women went through with William or King Akira or Akira dubs. And one of them, even their...
Let's read. All tales that David good night for you about peace. How's your life in your fantasy? Would you like for you and your imaginary girlfriend? I really banned you from a whole human being. She can't do anything with you. Not flirt, nothing physical, nothing romantic, not sending. I notice it now. Not sending the nudes. Like I said in my why I don't support Yakami Yato anymore, I said that my God, something's telling me that this person is not okay. I had the first thoughts about Kira as well, and I guess I didn't trust much Akira, but when I got he's a fun person, he makes good content. I understand it's fine, but now that I see it, what he said. That's surprising. That unlike Akira, what he would do. Oh,
with William or King Akira or Akira dubs. And one of them...
okay. Not talking about future, no cuddling. Damn, short nor sex. She knows better than that. Want me to lift my band so she can at least give you a hick or two? It's like she knows what I'll do if she ever thought about marking you up. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Let's continue looking for sure.
Even their partner was being harassed by...
If you're asking, oh, this couldn't be Akira. I mean, there's none on the king. That's how Akira refers to himself. Want to hear about them? They won't come true because of me, but I can tell you for the laughs, well, I'll be laughing, you'll be crying. See, I thought so. I got something in my back pocket I'm about to get that's going to hurt your feelings once I get them to. Real soon. Some precious pictures of her will be in my possession. Yo, that is not okay. This is how signs of abuse. It can be verbal abuse, physical, sexual, but this is the emotional abuse. You still want to follow her NSW account? Some boyfriend you are. I'm about to get get her to send me some shit anyways. She doesn't want you following it because that's part of my ban. Now, she's a good listener. She won't dare let you follow that account with my permission. I am very disappointed of how Akira treats women. That doesn't excuse, again, no drugs, no nothing, no mental illness cannot excuse this kind of action. You know, I say before and I say again, I hate men in general. I mean, I had my hopes on Akira, but this, this, this motherfucking thing, I'm disgusted. I I genuinely have no words for what the fuck is that? What Akira is saying, what Akira is doing. I honestly have no word for that other than I'm disgusted. Like,
Akira dubs. You know, it wasn't just women, it was a man too.
I bet that scares you, huh? The horror you love oh, what? What? Yo, Akira's just. This is more shows of something that's problem with Akira's action. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting some misogynistic vibes from this dude when the way he talks. Those are just much more flags that Akira from Akira. He's not okay, as we know, but again, drugs, anxiety cannot excuse what he says. This is misogynistic, sexist, much more in the way he tried to take control of women. When in 2021, those things keep happening, and I think he objectifies, says so many things like that. I'm disgusted, and I'm literally terrified. I don't know why he keeps saying that. He needs to show evidence if he's innocent. I was now backing outside for some Murphy there. Akira has pics of him, some of those. That's how thing he can get him. We don't know that. We didn't know that he smoked. He claimed that he vitamins that was sick. He does really need help. He does. I hope he gets it. I'm worried about him. Same. You love it. You love getting ready to send me something. Of all people, even if you ignore me, my ban will continue. Good luck, Valentine's Day, loser. Again, you're slowly coming to realization that I won, and my ban cannot be working. I'll be going now, since you know. Peace. None of my bans, by the way. Period. You all know what will happen. Locking emoji? No, should be seriously taking this a comedy. A comedy, please. Am I lying? No. Wow. No. I'm seriously shouldn't take this seriously. That's really messed up.
That was honestly shocking.
Damn, she loves hers on me. That bitch is gonna listen to me regardless how I treat her, dumbass. I got her in a little box that you can't touch. Only look at. You seen the way that whore acts? My whore wouldn't dare experience anything with you without the king's full permission. Only my stupid ass visions, which will be changed, and only in your wildest dreams because I will never give that ugly bitch permission. That's all you're going to do? Laugh at your own pain? You don't even want to hear my visions? Valentine's Day tell? I said don't fucking touch you. She's not just some normal everyday girl. You're actually lucky you didn't want her and got away. And what about you? You all in a relationship, right? Sure am. I'm done talking with you today. Just got done with this awesome cosplay and about to make some more music. You ever tell her how you always wanted to cosplay and stuff but never had the confidence, things like that? Yeah, I know you just made an Instagram this late. You confidently shot thinking you're a little insecure boy. You ever tell her that's one of the reasons you think you ever had a chance? You ever tell her that you think you're ugly compared to someone she is handsome like me? Probably not, right? You'll never be as physically attractive as me, sadly. You should go and enjoy my cosplay thoughts. Beep it on my comments, stepping me up, please. He needs help. The way Akira treats women is just he's objectifying, calling them whores, saying how he thinks that women will somehow be attracted to him. It's just wrong. Not physically, but maybe get to know him. If you want to be in a relationship, please, not physically. It's much more important than inside, not about it's in the outside. I mean, you can meet some pretty boy or girl, but they can end up a huge jackass towards you. Even the people who don't look the best, but they're the kindest people on earth that barely people can ever know. But the way Akira acts and talks like that, just disgusting even more. That's definitely Akira from what he says, music, cosplay, because I did see him taking a picture of like him in Tamaki cosplay. That's definitely him.
And of course,
He just never stops. This is so disgusting. You're not an object, yet here he is treating you like one. And fuck him for hitting your boyfriend low like that. That ain't his place to talk about you two like that. He told my boyfriend that he is my god, that he's one above all, and I worship and obey him. Fucking scary.
I found out that also his mods have distanced himself from him.
Let's read it. So I joined the Alpine Kingdom server back when it was open, and I was only the first mod along the Said in honor. Said being the one and only admin at the time. Quickly after that, myself and another mod became admins, and I've been running it ever since, though that I attempted to contact Will several times, and it always took him ages to respond, even though the subject matter was incredibly important. Such as Said had his first controversy and was still in the server. That aside, it became increasingly difficult to contact him, taking him weeks to even bother to respond. He only came online in the server once every several months to have an hour conversation with the members, and then promised he will be quicker in the server in a week, which he never kept up. He never gave a warning before pinging everyone in the server, leaving the mods to scramble to calm everything down. On several occasions, he was suddenly decided he wants to call with voice chat to talk to friends about warning or asking any of us first. It will last upwards to 2 or 4 hours with zero regard on the other people. Basically, that's how it will be going on in the Opie server. I think that's how he treated the mods and admins. Again, I'm not gonna read most of it, I'm gonna read barely of it, because that is not my... You can watch it in Morphe's video much.
It was just crazy. I'm honestly scared of doing this, but I know for the better of people, they need to be aware of what Akira has done, and Akira needs to face his consequences. Can't just act like nothing happened. One of the women being harassed by Akira dubs.
Okay, I've had enough. I'm about to talk to my girlfriend. Think you wishes he was talking to you right now, but I took that attention again. Stay waiting you over. I gotta go back to being a cure dubs though. Have a nice life though. I'll see you in the streams. You think about fucking me. You won't listen to eating puffs, yeah? Right? While you're thinking of me. Thank you. Tai is wishing it was him. Oh, Tai. I got a wife now. I appreciate that kind of gesture. But leave again.
Is still being threatened until this day.
He always kept calling me his perfect little what? Oh shit. He's over. No one's allowed to call me that. That is go girl and his other stuff. He even started speaking on my father who recently just died. What the actual fuck? That's kind of when I just went numb. Dear God, he just messaged me. Fuck, dude.
Seeing threats. And from the screenshots, it's not Akira's profile, but according to this person, it is Akira using some sort of throwaway account or something. And I honestly believe the messages I...
What? You rape girls on your air mattress just... Bro? Going outside? Yep, sure do. I planned on doing the same way if she came to my room. First with Yagamiyato. Now, Kira, I'm this pissed right now. People should stop romanticizing rape no matter how much people think it's gonna be fucking romantic. There's like fucking consent in people. But I think people are too much dumb to remember this, and I'm seriously just fucking pissed from this whole situation. I am pissed. Yes, I am gonna be mad on any people who are gonna romanticize rape. And I don't care who he is, I'm still gonna fucking hate them for the rest of my life. I wanted to get the fuck away from me as far as possible because this shit is disgusting. And so my boyfriend sent them right back to him, and that's when he admitted to raping girls and that he planned on raping me. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
And I honestly believe the messages I've seen, I believe it's Akira. And I know a lot of you are asking that.
One, they talked in September, and she did it because she wanted to try it. And two, sir, go read about Yagamiyato. Fuck you, go get some under my control. Limo, that was fun to watch, and she doesn't even have to play anything, and people adore her. You really hate Yato, huh? Jasmine. Jasmine really can't do what she wants, huh? Crazy how I look way better than you, huh? That's why Jasmine chose me, huh? She thinks you're ugly, you know that, huh? You really can't take care of Jasmine. How I could, huh? That's why she chose me, huh? You can't make her happy like I could if I cared about her, huh? That's why she chose me, huh? He absolutely hates Takayama. It's just basically any women.
It might not be Akira. She could be making it up. Where's the proof? Where's the concrete proof that it's Akira? But I believe her. I truly do believe her that it is Akira. It's just not possible.
He's a psycho. I have hundreds of screenshots. Hours, days, weeks of conversation. I even have one when he admitted to pretending to me some random girl just talked to me over a month. I will never be anything with you, idiot. I appreciate the weak ass farewell message though. This will be out behind me and be forgotten. I'll do it in the next group of people just like that. It was fun terrorizing you guys and slowly breaking you guys down apart. This is my actual goodbye this time. I got what I came for. Tell Tai he can go back to being your sad puppy dog friend. It's just best that I can live for destroying anything between you all. Just remember, no dating or sex with him. Your almighty king forbids. I don't know, again, like Murphy said, this couldn't be, Akira, but according to how Akira responded even to Murphy, which I'm gonna say at the end of the video, it's disgusting. And as Akira's response video to all of it, he did not have any proofs, nor any facts. And as I've heard, Akira has been deleting his own messages to clear himself. But clearly, it does not. And I'm truly disgusted. Really. I'm honestly up to the point, like, I'm afraid to listen to any YouTuber ASMR artist that would not do any, and I mean any kind of stuff that will get them into trouble. Like Yagami Sate, Kinao, and King Akira. If anyone asks, I'm actually very disappointed. Like I said, Akira was one of the biggest inspiration and the reason why I wanted to get back to my channel. And now, seeing this, it gets me more worried and disgusted. I have complicated feelings towards it, but what I know is that I don't support Akira, even if he does get help, and even if he will get better, it will be still hard to trust, in my opinion, even if all of this proof. Huh? Backward, please. I can't explain, it's too long to fit. Yes, please, backward. The community is falling down, everyone. It's just being exposed. My purpose of the video is not trying to cancel everyone, but just to be an awareness video. I was disgusted by how Akira acted, and the way he still acts. I am not sure how his respawn video will be in March, but I really, really hope that it will be mature, and he will take responsibility and show actual facts and proofs that it was not him. If he says like that.
That she get harassed for no reason by someone trying to act like he's Akira does.
Since you seem to be ignoring me, let me let you on something. Listen carefully now. I know you're a little slow at this. Literally from all this from beginning was perfectly master planned. Ever since I started ASMR YouTube, it was girls saying up to meet me. And one day I noticed most of these girls have boyfriends. That's when something clicked in my head. I clicked. I can take most of those girls away from their boyfriends, potential lovers, with Ace, since the day you told me about Toad's best friend, Thailand. I set it up with my in mind to take you from him, and I slowly crept on my side. This isn't in the first relationship or potential relationship I broke up with my friends. I'm pretty much a pro at this. I knew I could do with Ace too. I made you like me. The poems, I know they were from you. We talked about poetry a few weeks prior before that. All the random messages, the late night talks, everything was a lie. The nice guy, you knocked on the door? Not me. And never what? I was never raped, ever. He admits to lying about being raped. If this is actually Akira, I'm gonna be very fucking pissed. I'm gonna not follow him, not gonna even try to listen to him anymore. I'm very pissed if it's actually him. I'm so disgusted.
Things I've seen and heard. I'm showing the screenshots right now, and I believe it's on the thumbnail as well. But Akira Dubs talks about raping someone, and
Oh no. I should have taken her pussy down last night in my place. Nobody would have heard her cry for help. What the heck? This is disgusting.
like no one will hear the woman he's going to rape, and it's honestly just fucking disgusting. It's honestly disgusting. When I first saw and read the shit he said, it made me shake a bit. It made me physically sick to see someone I idolized before treat a woman like that. Not only that woman, but her partner too was being threatened. The, Akira has this weird obsession with trying to be better than the partners of women he's abused. Like he's saying here that he wants to, that he can sexually please the woman better than than his partner, and that's honestly disgusting. Like, why would you tell that to someone who's in a happy relationship, that you rape their partner, and that no one will hear her, and that you would be more sexually pleasing than the person you're dating? It's just honestly disgusting. And this is only the beginning. There have been plenty of women that have come forward that Akira's been breaking their hearts, but I've spoken to one of them, and it's honestly disgusting. It's disgusting that Akira uses power as a big YouTuber to win the affections of women, and just dump them like they're nothing.
Hi, beautiful.
Oh my god. I'm just so glad to hear your voice. I've been worried a lot. I'm just so glad. I'm glad you're doing well.
Of course. You don't have to worry, Felicia. I'm not going anywhere. I love you. Hey, Felicia. No, it's fine. I've just been on a journey. I'll tell you all about it someday. I hope you've been good. I hope you've been well. I miss you too. Oh my heart. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You're like so amazing. I know you probably killed it at the audition. I don't even have to like worry about that. That was in the bag. That was in the bag. But like, oh my gosh. You're so sweet. I'm so glad you even told me all of this. And my heart. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so like flustered now.
And it's already proven that these women he dated at the same time. How disgusting is that?
Oh well, so this guy wanted a whole harem for himself. Wow. Don't mention speaking like. Just Akira call himself a king, and I don't realize what he calls us a king, just so he can have his own harem. Jesus, that reminds me from the Bible stories. Oh God, don't even get me started with this.
Like, look, I don't really mind it when a famous person gets with someone who isn't famous, who may be a fan. Like if the relationship isn't abusive, it's serious, it's true love, then then who am I to say that that's wrong? But when you obviously see something like this, when it's an abuse of a power dynamic, it's obvious that Akira used this power to get this girl's affections and just throw it away like it was nothing. And now this girl is suffering from depression because Akira didn't take someone's feelings into account. He ghosted the woman. And that's just not.
As Akira said in his response video, he called women abusive, but the way it sounds like he affected the women, and the reason why and I think he called them abusive because they left him because of what he did. If he tries to be romantic, then okay, sure, that's fine, but don't be romantic in a kind of certain way to try to make yourself a whole harem. Try to prove you're much more better than the girl's boyfriend. Try to treat them like an object. And the way you did that is just truly just disgusting. I don't even have the words to to say, or I'm honestly just disgusted. Like, I have no words. I'm sorry.
Right. You know, I myself can be quite flirty. Believe it or not, I've met people online. I've met people who didn't know I was famous. I met people who knew I was famous. But never in my life did I make false promises that, hey, you're the only one for me. I love you. No, I didn't say that. I won't say something like that unless I'm sure. And Akira knew how these people felt for him, and he hurt them. He used this fame to get with these women, and when he was tired, he just got rid of them. That's disgusting. That's crappy. A normal person would be called out for ghosting someone. So, Akira should be called out too. Even more so that he used his power and abused it. It's not just. You can obviously tell that he was leading on this person by the voice messages he left. Voice messages. I don't leave voice messages for my fans. I don't leave voice messages for random fans on Instagram. That's obviously a sign that he knew how she felt, and he was reciprocating. He didn't really feel that way towards that person. He was just using that person's emotions and playing with it. It's honestly disgusting. It's really hypocritical that Akira's made music about women who hurt him, who treated him like trash, when in reality he was the one who was hurting people. What a hypocrite. Akira's not a good person to his friends. His mods have all abandoned him. His server has been taken down. It's because he didn't treat his mods right. And when accusations started flying in, they didn't have his back. Because they knew the truth, that Akira was an ass. Akira would never show for his mods. And when he did, he just insulted his mods that they weren't doing their job right. When in reality, they were the one who was keeping the server together. You know, he would start voice chatting his fans, and he wanted his mods to be there, but he never asked his mods in advance. And of course, if his mods didn't do it, he probably got rid of them or, you know, insulted them again. And that was disgusting. treat your mods right. If you can't handle a Discord server, then delete it. Like, I can't handle my Discord server, so I can't handle having a server, so I delete it. But even then, I was there for my mods, for better or worse. If I was friends with my mods, if I argued with my mods were in good terms or bad terms with me, at least I was there. But Akira never showed for his mods. He wasn't there. And now finally, for me this is like the most heartbreaking one. I called one of his friends. Or, well, they called me. I reached out to them, and they wanted to discuss it with me in call. And I didn't record the conversation because, well, I never asked if I could just hear what. I never asked if I could record the conversation, so I just did. And I think I wanted to, but when I heard this person just bawling out, just crying about Akira, how Akira just hurt her, it just couldn't. I just wanted to listen. I didn't want to record or anything. I just wanted to listen and hope that, you know, her letting it out to me actually helped a bit. This person she knew Akira for years. She knew.
Let's begin. For those who don't know what is going on, here's a short of it. William has been taking drugs for a while now. He is deteriorated as a person. The person he has become is cruel and manipulative, heartless. Over time, he has slowly been pushing everyone away. I paid him a lot of money. Even found him not one, but two therapists to help him. He never used these services. Now I learned that he used the money I gave him. We thought it was for food on drugs. He has been manipulating and playing with the people around him, pushing away his own family and close friends. I've known him for 4 years and would have done anything for him. Now in light of recent evidence that I've decided to cut ties with him. He brutally devastated me and permanently damaged my trust in people. I believe he knew all along that he was still alive. He's mixing drugs. He wasn't in the hospital. That was a lie. The thing he was showing was about crowd him. I've known him for 4 years and would have done anything for him. And I'm telling you, do not trust him. Also, everything on Twitter is true.
Akira way back then, and she can confirm that Akira back then is different from now. Akira now is cold. He's addicted to drugs. And I'm gonna say that with certainty. He is addicted to drugs, in my view. And this person believed that he was taking drugs too. She believed that Akira was dying from drug addiction. So she even gave Akira money for therapy. 2 therapists. 2 therapists. Nothing happened to them. Akira could have just given the money back. If he wasn't going to go through a therapist, then just give it back. I've experienced something like that, similar, where someone gave me money as a friendly gesture. Not because I was suffering from anything, but it was just a friendly gesture. And then we had a falling out, so I just gave back the money. It was the right thing to do to give back the money. Because I just didn't like the person, didn't like how they were talking to me. And it was right to just, say, just take back your money, right? But Akira, he took the money. Okay? He took the money, he never gave it back. And this is the assumption of that person, myself, and many. Our assumption is he used the money for drugs. It's drugs. And it's honestly crushing. When someone's willing to pay to help you, and nothing happened. You weren't thankful. You weren't grateful. And I understand that William might be going through a lot of personal stuff in his life. He might be he might be going through something that's causing him pain. That's causing him to act like this. But you know, no matter what kind of trauma, pain, or bad day you've had, it's no excuse to hurt others over it. It's no excuse to use your power and to abuse it. Like, I'm gonna admit, I'm a horny guy. I'm a flirt. But I never used my power to hurt these people. I never used my power to cross boundaries that I wasn't supposed to cross. I never used my power to make false promises. I never used my power to just be a dick. That's the truth. And I'm disappointed that Akira did all these things. And I believe that they are all true. I know there might be some of you that think it might not be true. Some of these screenshots, it is not his Instagram account, but the truth is, you've seen that there's multiple women coming out, and you still don't believe that there might be something wrong. Some of you act like nothing's happened. Some of you are willing to forgive Zed for being a pedophile. But he was guilty. And I got along with him before. I considered him a friend. He wasn't my close friend, but he caused some shit and he deserved getting called out for it. And now I'm asking people, you've got to understand that Akira's said some fucked up shit. He wanted to accuse people of rape. He wanted to call out. He wanted to rape someone. He wanted to rape someone who was in a relationship. He played with a woman's heart. No, multiple women's hearts. Someone who knew him for a long time. Who trusted him. He was given money and then he wasted it. Akira doesn't need, YouTube comments supporting him. He needs to be held accountable for his actions. He needs rehab. And some of you might think that I'm doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for clout. I know one of my previous community posts I was complaining about how sad I am when a video doesn't get 1K views, but I'm not gonna monetize this video. I don't feel proud of making this video. I don't feel happy at all that I have to call someone out, that I have to hurt them to make them see what they're doing is wrong. I don't feel proud of hurting anybody, no matter how fucked up they are. Causing someone else pain just doesn't make me happy. And I'm not doing this for clout. Calling out someone bigger than me. This is probably the opposite of gaining clout. It's like a career suicide. And yet I'm doing it because, well, everybody's focused on Zed right now. Nobody's actually paying attention that Akira Dubs is also a creep. He's also horrific. And I'm really sorry that this wholesome image of him was ruined. I had that image of him as well, but you have to know the truth. You guys have to listen and understand that this is the truth. Akira, the Akira now is not the Akira from before. Right now he's a monster. He's hurting people. He continues to hurt the woman that he said he wanted to rape, and it's obviously disgusting that he's still sending messages. And I don't want other people to be hurt. I don't want William to continue to hurt himself anymore, which is why I'm raising awareness. I hate cancel culture, but it's time that Akira was held accountable by his actions. I don't want him to be platformed. But the attention he gets on YouTube isn't helping him either. I don't feel proud of doing this, but I have to. I have to. I'm sorry to people who've been hurt by Akira, to people who've hurt by finding out these things, but it's not good. It's not good what he's doing. And I really hope you guys take a mental day off. You know, take a day to feel better. Cause this is honestly making me shake. The fact that I'm gonna do something very big and expose him makes me scared. But at the same time, this is bigger than me. This is for the people he's abused. And for him as well. I don't want him to die. I don't want him to continue in this path. I want him to change for the better. And I know that cutting off his YouTube attention might be hard for him, but fuck it. He's done some terrible shit, and I need to call him out for it. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I don't feel proud of this at all, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it anyway. If you're watching this, and I've done it already, I've called him out. I'm sorry you gotta hear this from me. But he needs to address the things he's done. Akira, if you have a problem with me, just know that I don't have a problem with you. I want you to be better. I want you to get better. The things you've done is disgusting, and you need time away from people. People that blindly support you, the people who've left you. It's just hard seeing you like this, man. Like, I never was close for you. I was never close with you. I never knew the real you. I never knew the real William. But I want you to be better. It hurts to see you hurting other people. I looked up to you, man. I really looked up to you. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. This video's a mess. But I hope you'll understand it from the screenshots that I'm posting. Everyone, here's a monster. And I want him to get better. I want him to be saved. I know some of you feel like he's a lost cause. I know some of you feel like there's nothing wrong with him, but he needs help. He needs help. That's all I really had to say. I'm sorry, everyone.
This is the last big screenshot of him falsely accused someone of rape. He just wanted to talk to you at the time. You felt like you were raping me. Cause I might actually report you for rape, because that's what you said you did. If you think that this is not King Akira, then I'm not following you on Instagram, but according to what I've just searched, it is King Akira. And from what it says, it's where it's came for bullshitters. And I am truly disgusted. Akira was a person that I looked up to, and one of the people that I admired. And after the whole Yagami drama, I wanted to look at something else, and there you go. If you think that, wait, Akira responded to the video? Akira said something? The first video you saw was Akira's response to both, especially to Murphy. But there is no comment that Akira said. Oh really? So I manipulated girls who came messaging me for attention? This one is pissing me off. You know, people who are reaching out for help or they want to talk to someone, people like Kyo Akira can take advantage of girls' feelings and making it seem like he was their problem, but it was you. You groomed them. You gatekept them. You tried to make them your own. You tried to make your own harem. And in the end, you tried to make yourself look like the victim. It's disgusting. It's gross. You know how many messages I get a day and how hard I try to be there for everyone, but you all act like I'm Superman? I'm a fucking human being. I have feelings too that can hurt. I did not abuse anyone. I did not touch anyone. I met 3 girls last year during Kirkji and they all hurt me. So do not tell me about being arrested. You have no idea what it's like to be me. This is kind of a situation where you say, oh, you don't know what I've been through. Oh, you don't know what it's like to be me. Oh, you don't know how it feels to be like me. Oh, you don't know what it's like to be me after I did something terrible to girls just because I wanted my own harem. Oh, please, Sherlock. There's a lot of drama in this. There's a lot that responded. This one's you're worse than a flaming tampon. You once signed a screenshot portraying Phantom as a crazy girl. You just opened Pandora's box and I hope you're ready for the fallout. There is a lot of it responded. There is a lot. Okay, let's see. Akira, all evidence is on Twitter. Screenshots, voice messages, people who said they were close to you. All of those were wrong. All of those were close to you. All of this were wrong. Then I will eat more words and apologize. But you have deleted the stream, an angry video. If you really want to put yourself, just address the stuff you put on Twitter. People who share the evidence. I doubt that you cannot say that you can keep avoiding the situation. If that's true, that you did not apologize. Have you not seen you actually prove to people you arrest are lying fans? You should not be fighting your battles by Klangami. I do not know what it's like to be you. You're right. I know I would not do the things you've done. I will not befriend random friends out there. I know how hard it is. I agree with Morphe. I mean, I know I have tons of fans, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be friends with all of them. No offense. I mean, I appreciate you all, but I'm not gonna be to Akira. I have no words to this. Akira, if you by any chance in this live stream watching me right now, of not wanting to commenting, not to get yourself exposed again, I hope you make the correct decision and do what it's right to do. If you want to become a better person and you truly want to, do yourself a favor and become a strong person. And if you're gonna come back and merch and explain yourself, if you say that those were lies, those weren't true, please. I truly don't want to believe that it's true, but sadly, from all of the evidence that there was seen, it seems like it is true. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Goodbye.